Now, Alabama Congressman Spencer Bachus is with us here in the studio today. Congressman Bachus, good to see you.
Glad to be with you.
Thanks for coming in. We're just talking with Jim Walker of Homeland Security, talking about the dire straits of what's going on in the Gulf. The frustration is it's a lot of red tape to get to the people what they need. Why is it that way?
Well, Janice, you have the Homeland Security, you have the Corps Engineers, you have the Coast Guard, you have the Interior Department, you have all these federal agencies, and any one of them can veto a proposal by the others or a proposal by the states. So it is a bureaucratic nightmare.
And we've never dealt with anything like this before. It's kind of new every day. The frustration, though, the people down there seem to be getting what they want fast enough. And as someone who represents the state in Washington, what is your message to the folks in charge up there?
Get the oil spill cleaned up and stop the leak. And these bureaucratic squabbles need to end, and people need to be compensated. There's a tremendous, not only emotional shock to the Gulf Coast, but there's also a financial shock. And British Petroleum needs to make that compensation and do it now.
All right, let's move to something else to do with economics, and that's the Northern Beltline. A lot of talk about that. If you ask somebody what is the Northern Beltline, chances are not everybody will know what you're talking about. So explain why the importance, what is it, the Northern Beltline?
Well, the Northern Beltline is our future. It's time to complete it. It's a 53-mile highway which will basically complete our interstate highway system in Birmingham.
This is north of Birmingham?
Yes.
And it connects with 459?
It will run from Bessemer to come around to Trussville and connect at I-59 there in Trussville. Now, it will also connect I-22 to I-59 and our loop system, so we'll have a completed loop around Birmingham. But really what it means is a tremendous economic development, the largest construction project in North Alabama. The federal government has committed the funds. Senator Shelby and I have secured the 20-year funding stream. And if we don't complete it, that money is going to go someplace else, and it'll be a missed opportunity.
So if we don't do it, somebody else takes this up. And this is federally funded?
Yes. In fact, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Kentucky, Virginia, and I'm sure West Virginia all have proposals on the board. They'd like to see this project either capped or stopped, and they will be the benefit. Now, you're talking about $7 billion worth of economic activity during the construction. You're talking 70,000 new jobs for North Alabama, most of them metro Jefferson County.
So you're talking about over a period of 20 years, a lot of economic growth.
Oh, and you're talking about after that, you're talking about 20,000 new jobs a year in economic development. Now, that doesn't, you're going to increase travel time, will shorten, less travel time, which means less frustration, less traffic congestion, better traffic safety. It will improve the air quality in downtown in the city of Birmingham.
But you know there are people who live along this corridor who they don't want it, and there's a group fighting it right now. So what do you say to them if they want to keep that area pristine for what they want?
Well, there are always legitimate concerns. There were those concerns when the interstate highway system was built. There are those concerns about any project. And you need to be sensitive to economic concerns, but this is an economic positive, an environmental positive. This will actually help clean up our air. When it reduces travel time, that means there's less runoff of toxins from the roadway. There will be less crossings of the Cahaba River. You have traffic stalling on a bridge on the secondary roads. And this has been built to the highest environmental standards.
All right, we just have a second comments on the passing of Senator Robert Byrd.
Well, he was an institution, and he won't be replaced.
No. It'd be hard to replace someone like him, wouldn't it?
Oh, experience is a hard thing to replace.
Congressman Spencer Bachus, thanks so much for coming by.
Thank you.
All right, good day.